And we're back in the studios enjoying, again, the air conditioning. Super thankful for that. Well, holidays aren't always laughter and big parties for everyone, especially when you're balancing the delicate care of a loved one. I'm joined by the one and only Theba Lolley. We're always glad to have her here. She's an advocate for families dealing with Alzheimer's. Theba's here with some tips on this Memorial Day. Welcome back to the show, Theba.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a sensitive topic for those who actually don't have family members dealing with this. You can kind of clue us in on why this is such a difficult time.
Sure, and it's not just this holiday, it's every holiday. You want to adjust your expectations for your loved one and for yourself. If you're adjusting for them, you're also adjusting for yourself. And when you go into a holiday, especially the holidays that have more memories, like a Thanksgiving or Christmas, you want to have a discussion with the other family members who are going to be there. You don't need to discuss it with your loved one because they're not going to remember, more than likely. But you want them to know that they're included in something, but
Sure.
do not expect them to do the things they used to do, and you need not to expect to do
Well,
the
I was
things.
wondering if there's some frustration that may want to come over you, like, why can't you just remember what we do for Memorial Day?
Yeah, you know, what I've learned from my personal experience is I don't hype up the holiday weeks or even days before, because they're simply not going to think about Christmas like you are. So what you can do is that morning say Merry Christmas. And one of the ways that you want to involve your loved one is not the way they used to, because they're probably going to be overwhelmed, not to cook their favorite dish, but maybe have the favorite dish already prepared. Have them do something very simple in the moment.
So you're reinventing and creating something new every day, almost.
And that's why you got to involve the other family members. If they're not in on it, you need to exclude them, because you have to create a routine that's calm and comfortable for someone with Alzheimer's.
So involving other family members, speaking of involving, you want to involve.
Yeah, just what I was saying about how if there is a favorite dish, I mean, obviously they're not going to get in the kitchen and whip up their favorite dish like they used to. They're going to be overwhelmed. You have to remember, they are not thinking of the details, but they are very aware of their emotions. So if you're going to continually remind them of, hey, remember what we did last year? Don't do that. You're just setting an expectation, and they're going to feel like you're disappointed.
So if you had to say the biggest thing that you need to possess during times like this, what one word could you sum it up as?
Patience. Patience, really, for yourself. I remember last December, I got emotional. Mom had no expectations I was going to have, you know, some big feast for Thanksgiving. But I was emotional. I was just recalling, I was grieving what was lost. And it had nothing to do with her. She didn't put any expectation on me. It's what I was putting on myself. Try not to have your festival, your Thanksgiving, or your memorial in the evening, if that's something you're used to.
Okay.
Have it during lunchtime, because in the evening they're going to be dealing with sundowners. For some, it's not that extreme, but we are talking about fatigue and confusion. And so they may want to bail out to go rest, and you need to be okay with that.
Are you able to find some advice from other folks that are in the same boat that you're in?
Well, sure. I mean, most of everything that I've learned is from the classes I took with the Arkansas Alzheimer's Association. Great stuff on there. If you want to, just type that in. It gives you incredible tips to, again, the more tools, the more information that you gather about the disease, the more comfortable you will be.
Appreciate you taking the time to talk about you know, some expectations and how people can really kind of get through these important holidays. You have a podcast.
I do.
Tell us about it.
Don't You Remember podcast. It's found on Apple, Spotify, any of the directories. But it's really for caregivers. The word is empowering. You're empowering people to understand the disease more and some of the ways that you can alleviate some of the discomfort.
You have found an outlet.
Yes.
As you've been dealing with this and dealing with it in a very healthy way. We're very proud of you, and be sure to reach out to Theba. She is a wealth of knowledge and can connect you with other people that are dealing with the same thing. Thank you, Theba.
Thank you very much.
Happy Memorial Day.
You too.